even like with respect to your LinkedIn, and I know you are a social media person, okay? Because yeah, like we do it every time. We've been
Right.
stalking you for quite a while now. But then even on LinkedIn, you'd said that if someone posts something, you would probably reach out to them, and that is something that is very unique to you. Firstly, let me tell
Yeah.
you that, because as from a recruiter point of view, I have not had a lot of people come on this show and tell that I would personally reach out to someone. So that is something that's up to
That-
your mark, and that's kudos
Yeah.
to you. But I saw a very interesting read from one of your feeds where you talked about toxic workplace, right?
Right.
And what do you understand? Like, you initially also mentioned that you don't have a resolution per se, but then you want that balance, and
Right.
that this, especially with this corporate field and the kind of culture, I don't know, maybe time and time it sort of perpetrates, if one were to say, then it sort of hooks you off the balance. It is not a very pleasant working environment. But then what exactly is a toxic working environment according to your?
So I'm glad you asked me this question. I'm going to share a insight which is going to, I don't know, go where, but I think it is
Okay.
very important.
Right.
So you won't believe that toxic workplace because it has reached out to you, the post. Let me tell you, I have 70,000 impressions on that post.
Right.
But there are no comments. There are hardly few likes,
Yeah.
but my inbox was filled with messages saying, "Thank you for posting this. We align with what you are saying, but we
Right.
cannot either like your comment, like your
Absolutely.
post, or put any comments because if our
A
ex
recruiter or
sees this, he will
employer or
fire
whatever.
us."
Yeah. Yeah.
Uh, I I tend to help them a lot.
Yeah.
So I asked them what you guys have been through. Is this the
Right.
same what I'm talking about? And they were like, listen, we cannot talk on this platform. I don't know if my LinkedIn is also being checked by my company.
Okay. Okay.
And I was like, okay, that's a red flag. I have talked about red flags in your company so many times. Please watch
Right.
out.
Right.
To give you a brief and to your audiences, what is a toxic workplace? So, the time you start feeling that you cannot grow further, and someone from your company is trying to put you down every time, be it your boss, to be very honest. Even if your boss is trying to put you down, say such things which will hamper your mental health, that's a major, major red flag. Run. I have been into places, I have been a part of this. I have faced such bad things in my life, but kudos to the mentors I had.
Right.
Like you are somewhere at that position when you have to decide either I choose my mental health or I choose to sit at home maybe without any job. Or maybe I have to work here and let go of my mental health. I don't know what to do. But at that time, so won't name anybody, but I have been stopped from getting my certificate of graduation, and I've been stopped from going there to receive for my convocation because they told me, and I was a topper. I ranked
Okay.
university topper, ranked fifth, just for our facilitation,
Yeah.
and I was asked, if you go, then consider this your last day at this office. I was very scared, new in the industry, and I thought, okay, maybe I can't go. I cried. I think I remember I cried for days for that moment because that would made my parents so proud. But I was so afraid. That was a major red flag when I understood, oh my god, this is extremely toxic. I have to raise my voice.
Avdi, just sorry to like interrupt you here.
Yeah.
I know you were going on a trail there, but okay, help me understand. So you're the company XYZ, whatever, and my audience will connect the dots, I'm sure. But they sort of said that you cannot go to this ceremony where you had topped your college.
Yeah, because there were things which were planned in the company and I had to be part of it.
Okay, okay. So, all right. Okay, okay. That's
So I can
that's
ask.
really, yeah, that's
Yeah.
pathetic, but okay, let's not. Yeah, but I'm really glad that you are even, posting all of this and reaching out.
Yeah, I know. There will be so much backlash because the person will relate whom I'm talking about, and I think it was a high time that I talk about it. And I really want all the people who are watching to watch out for themselves. This is very toxic trait of anybody to stop you from doing what you want to, despite your
Right,
survey, you are giving them service at your 100%. So
right,
another thing which I would like to say, to run from this toxic environment, you always need a right mentor.
right.
I had the perfect mentors in my life.
Is there
And
anyone
then,
you want to give a shout out to?
yeah, I think there's Shubham
Okay,
Srivastava. He's
okay,
from day one of my journey. He had been mentoring me outright. And there's Anushri Rauta, of course,
right,
my godmother, I'll say.
okay,
She is partner at A&M Global, and she has
okay,
always treated me like her own daughter, and
right.
always guided me through what to do, what not to do, and always supported me. So yeah, these two people are somebody who are very close to my heart, and they know me in and out, and they will definitely know whom I'm talking about.
Right,
But
right, Avdi.
yeah, so it was
And
very important at that point of time to raise my voice for toxic workplace, and that's why that post.
no, absolutely. And I mean, a lot of people, even when they watch the interview, and हम हिंदी और इंग्लिश दोनों में बात करेंगे, मेरी ऑडियंस मेजरली 50 से 60% हिंदी स्पीकिंग भी है, तो
हाँ
मतलब
जी,
मुझे कोई शर्म नहीं है हिंदी बोलने में. इट्स अ वेरी स्वीट लैंग्वेज, जस्ट लाइक एनी अदर लैंग्वेज. तो मतलब दैट दैट पार्ट ऑल्सो ऑब्वियसली रेजोनेट्स. एंड एक ऐसे जनरल उसमें एक कहावत भी है कि पैसा कमाते कमाते खुद को मत खो देना. And the point
बहुत
being that you don't compromise your integrity and self-respect. And like you were saying, sometimes you have to make that choice, because not
right.
everybody is privileged enough to let go of that money or that kind of job. And then you battle it out within yourself. And probably the battle that runs here is the toughest to fight. Whatever
Very
is
tough.
happening
Yeah.
outside gets solved in the process. But yeah, thank you so much for sharing it, Avdhi. And suddenly, very suddenly, this podcast became very dense, because
Intense.
I just lost myself and was trying to picture out how the entire situation is. I was not really into the zone of what my next question is, but rather just thinking how it affects a person is also something that stays with them for their entire life. So
Yeah,
thank
you
you for.
can never forget. You can
Yeah,
never forget such instances ever. And that's why there's something in your heart which says, let's help others. चलो बाकी
right,
बच्चों को संभाल. बोलते हैं हम
right,
कि देखो ऐसा कुछ हो रहा है तुम्हारे साथ तो प्लीज छोड़ दो वो जॉब.
right,
Money
right.
does not matter at the end of the day if you can't sleep. Period.
Absolutely, absolutely, absolutely. नहीं नहीं, नींद अच्छी आनी चाहिए बिल्कुल.